All right, welcome back. Another episode of Beats Balance.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello. Glad to be here with you all today.
It's beautiful Saturday morning.
It is a nice morning. Nice weather, nice sunshine out.
Yes.
A little construction noise happening, but we'll get through that.
Yes, we'll bear through it.
So what's going on? How you feeling today? What's going on?
I'm feeling good. Do you like my hair today?
Yeah,
Do you? You're not looking at it.
I already looked at it.
I have a carefree bang thing going today.
Okay, I was wondering what you were gonna call it, but yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, I know I try to give y'all something new with the hair in the episodes.
And so, what made you go with the carefree bang today?
I don't know, I just want something different. You know, something new, something fresh. I cut it a little bit too. So this is one of my AP units.
Oh, okay.
I just adjusted it. Just something a little easy breezy.
Okay, kind of like a.
Want to give you somebody new today?
It's kind of like a Janet Jackson vibe almost.
Okay.
What's that? Control or is it?
I don't know.
Was it Control or
But I take it.
Control or what does she have? Nasty, nasty
Pleasure
girl,
Principle.
pleasure principle. That's what pleasure principle.
Yeah.
Cause you got the boots and everything on. That's
Tell
what.
the most she was doing.
That's why I don't know if that was the movie. I kind of thought about it when I saw you though.
But I take it.
Okay.
Speaking of Janet, I think she's supposed to be at Essence this year. Is she torn again? I heard she was torn again.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was still
Yeah, I heard
performing
that.
and doing stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna Google it. Because the question is why? Why is
Why
Janet
not?
still? Because she got a kid. I mean, she needs to sit down somewhere. I'm trying to figure out why
But-
she still.
But I mean, if that's what she's been doing all her life.
I thought the last time she was at Essence, she was like, "This is our last performance."
They always say that. People been doing farewell tours forever.
Yep, it said Janet Tour 2020.
So you gonna go check out?
No.
Oh, okay.
I love Janet, but I don't have to go see her.
And she's coming to Memphis?
No, she's gonna be at Essence.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think we're going to Essence.
You and who?
The girls.
Oh, I mean, I just said it because when you say we, I'm not included in there now. I already know, so that's cool.
Anyway,
Okay.
so it is the 22nd of February. It's April's
22nd.
birthday, by the way.
So April, happy birthday, April.
Happy birthday, April.
Getting on up there, Bob.
She is celebrating her 40th.
Getting on up there.
Yes. But we celebrated an anniversary.
We did.
February 17th. 14 years married.
Forever, ever.
Ever. And
What did we do for our anniversary?
we did something simple.
Ah.
We kept it simple. We did what? Movie and lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch and a movie, just not in that order.
Yeah.
Dropped the kids off and went and had us a day.
It was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, just to spend some time and.
So I thought of the idea of doing something sentimental because our first date was at Huey's, and Rob and his cousin just so happened to take a picture of us. And I said, well, maybe we should just have us some wings at Huey's.
Yeah. It was good. I mean, I like Huey's wings anyway.
I love
I eat
Huey's
them all the
wings.
time. Yeah.
People be sleeping on Huey's wings. But they got
I mean, I think we were kind of sleep on them for a while.
I wasn't sleeping on them. I knew
I
they
didn't know
were
anything about them.
But anyway, we had our lunch at Huey's, and we also went to see the movie The Photograph.
Yeah. It was pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm going to tell you, I pulled up reviews on the movie the night before, and people are like, trash. It's trash. And I'm like, is it? But then somebody made a good point. They was like, sometimes we are not used to just a good old-fashioned love story. It always got to be drama.
So we as in
our people. Because I mean, I felt like the movie was great, and I felt like anybody could have played it. Could have been any race to play that movie. I mean, the music, of course, was great. I felt like the music was great. The visuals were great. But I still feel like, as far as the storyline could have been played by anybody.
Yeah.
Because it's just a romance. It was a romance, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think with them being who they were, kind of helped to, make the story what it was,
Well, yeah, that's true. But I feel like when we felt like it was, when a lot of our people felt like it was trash, I feel like because they're not used to just a general romance.
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel it.
That could have been played by anybody.
Okay. I feel what you're saying on that. I think part of the problem or the shock too was that it was like we talked about, it wasn't a lot of, violence and
Right.
and just over sensationalizing stuff and a lot of coonery and foolery, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of that. So it was just
And I
like,
really think that's what we used to.
yeah, of course. I mean, even we've been programmed to look for that to be entertaining to us, and for this was just a simple, like I said, a simple love story,
Yeah.
a simple story about simple people. It was they were common people. It wasn't a whole lot of fluff and all that stuff. So
yeah,
I think that's what I liked about it. It was just like they were just like ordinary people.
Yeah, I liked it. It was just a real good chill movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it was great.
What's the dude's name? The actor?
Don't hit me.
Well, I'm looking up while I talk. So I was gonna say, and we had a conversation. Like I really like dude. Like I feel like we could just sit around and just talk shit and just
his names, you don't
just. I mean, that ain't no.
No,
but I mean, we just hang around and just just talk and just kick.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Okay. Yeah.
Lakeith.
Yeah. So he's got a real just a real genuine type vibe or character. That's what I get from him. You know what I'm saying?
Even in Atlanta, he had that. Just you want to be his friend.
I still have not.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm gonna start. I just finished my other shit. I just finished Mad Men.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna start right
You
there.
gotta watch it. And y'all know if y'all watch Atlanta, Walter needs to be the main person to
I
watch
know
it.
that's what everybody be telling me. You watched it? I was like, nah.
Yeah, it was good. But yeah, he was good in Atlanta.
Okay.
So but you'll see.
Yeah.
So you'll love him even more when you see that.
Okay.
So yeah, so we had a great anniversary. I really enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too.
And then we had a really good day, and then we went our separate ways, and I think I went to the gym, he got back to work, and that was it.
Yeah. Keep it moving.
So yeah, what else is going on? Let's talk about some celebrity stuff.
Okay.
I feel like the people want to hear our take on some celebrity stuff.
All right, let's give it to them.
So I don't know how long ago it was. It may have been a couple weeks ago that Amber Rose got a tattoo on her forehead.
Like a real tattoo?
Yes, it looked fake, but it's real. And it's her kids' names, but it's not their whole names, like their nickname. I think it's one's nickname and one's real name. But either way, it is.
So like poo poo boo boo.
No.
Bookie boo.
No, it's like Stash and
His name. Oh, okay, Stash. Is that Wiz Khalifa's son? Or
maybe because I don't keep up with the baby daddies. But
that makes sense though. If the name is Stash, that makes sense for Wiz Khalifa.
Well, it is some names, but it's her kids. And she said she did it because she was inspired by Kobe Bryant's death, which I do not understand how that makes sense. Okay, so it's slash.
Oh, okay. Slash.
So slash and bash.
Okay.
And that's short for Sebastian.
Okay.
Yeah. So, thoughts?
I'm not big on,
I'm just not big on face tattoos, period.
Yeah.
Like, what is going on? Is this gonna stop?
Huh?
Is this gonna stop?
No.
It needs to stop. I don't like the side tattoo. I don't like the teardrops. I don't even like neck. Not really.
Well, the thing about it is, it's not your face.
I know, but celebrities and artists are trendsetters and all that kind of stuff. And I just feel like that should not be a trend.
It's a lot of
They looking like.
I mean, it's a lot of trends. I mean, you can't just start there at the trend that you. I feel you though. I mean, I'm not
People. I just feel like the celebrities they look at celebrities for inspiration, and they want to look like them, and they want their bodies like them, and sometimes they want the same kind of tattoos. Just like when Rihanna was getting her little tattoos on her body, people really, got the tattoo underneath like the breast, like Rihanna did, and so it's just I just hope that's not a trend. I just hope people don't.
But But really, it's already it's been a trend. I mean, it's
but
just,
the face.
yeah. Gucci Mane had a ice cream thing on his
He a
face.
man, and it's also still awful.
But I'm saying it's not. This is nothing new. Like it's nothing new.
But I'm saying the girls don't need to start getting. That's gonna be too much. Face tattoos on women needs that does not need to become a trend. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's yeah. Everybody has their.
But it's like everybody's starting to look the same.
Well, I mean,
it's just crazy. I mean, I guess I'm in the beauty industry, so I just see.
I mean,
like,
people start looking. I mean, people do all the same stuff.
Even the same bodies. It's like, matter of fact, it's you might. I'm not show you this, but me and my client was looking at what's that? What's one of the Jenner girls' name? Kylie Jenner.
Kim? Oh, that's the Kardashians.
No, that's what I'm saying. Kylie is a Kardashian.
That's what I'm saying, but you said Jenner.
No,
Kylie and Chloe. How
do you spell Kylie's name?
I don't know.
Kylie Jenner. It is a Kylie Jenner.
I'm saying, yeah. You said what's the other one? I don't know who the other one.
No. I'm just saying Kylie Jenner Kylie Jenner has a new makeup artist, right?
Okay.
And he looks like he has Kylie's body with his head sitting on top of it.
Okay.
But I gotta see if I can find you a picture because it's a little crazy.
But to the point, yeah. I mean, people mimic and try to be, look like and be like, have tried to be like people forever. So I don't think it's really anything new. It's just, you might see it more because of social media and all of the news outlets and all of that. And people do stuff like that. They're seeking attention, looking for attention. So that might be her way of getting back in the spotlight and staying relevant.
I guess. But either way, I just hope it doesn't become a trend.
Mm-hmm.
So another thing I saw online was the Steph Curry picture with him and his wife.
Mm-hmm.
And she was straddling him.
Mm-hmm.
I showed you that picture.
You showed me that? Yeah.
How did you feel about that picture?
I mean, I didn't really have any thoughts about it. I mean, they married, they grown, they taking pictures. They seemed to be near some water or something. Like she had a bathing suit on or some panties or something, and he had his swim trunks on, and I think he was.
So
they were kind of naked.
Walter didn't notice the bulge because I guess he a man. He gonna notice it. But it was kind of like, whoa, Curry. She straddled him, licking the forehead. He got a bulge like he on hard. Like, what is going on? Why are we? It's just, I don't know. Maybe because I don't keep up with them. So it's like it kind of went from one extreme to the next with me because I don't really follow them like that. Like I love their love, but first I was hearing about Aisha Curry being like, I'm too modest and being bashed by the Amber Rose crew, and then all of a sudden you straddling your husband and you a whole sex symbol and you.
Well, I think the key word in that is you said her husband.
Well, yeah.
That's the key. That's one of the key words in that.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't like they were making a porno. They were just
they weren't.
It was a racy picture.
It was very racy.
I mean, coming from somebody who is not worried about what you do or say. I mean, wasn't that?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. It shocked me because, like I said, I was used to one Aisha Curry, and then to turn around and see this one, I'm like, whoa, what happened? So I had to go back to her Instagram page, see the change. I was like, oh, so she changing? Okay. It was just a little bit of a shock, but hey, I love their love. It was just when I saw. I guess if she would have been straddling him and he didn't have this big bulge, unless he. I don't know. It was just kind of like a little, just like how you be like, that's a little too much. I just felt like that was a little much.
That's the point I'm making. That's what I'm saying. But I don't know. It didn't seem like too much. I don't know what they do or what they've been doing. But like,
it's weird how you see things a little bit too risque, and then how I see things, it's like it'd be like totally different things. Like I was like some of the things I think is like totally fine. You like oh, that's a lot, and then it's like vice versa. That's so weird that we are like that.
That's just how it is. That's how we do.
Mm. Well, anyway, moving on. What did you want to talk about?
Well, I want to talk about old Mr. James Wiseman. Memphis fans, you know, he was the unicorn, self-proclaimed unicorn. He was going to save the city, right all the wrongs in the city, all through his basketball play at the University of Memphis, alongside or being coached by Penny Hardaway. You know, we had all the hype, #1 draft class. We had all these big recruits coming in, and the season has not gone like we expected it to go. And there's been, you know, a lot of rumors about what happened and why it happened. But basically, James Wiseman quit the team. I hate to say quit, but, you know, I listen to the radio and they kind of emphasize the word quit because the national media and everybody else is really giving Memphis a hard time and Penny a hard time about the situation with this basketball player leaving, and it's left us in a...
Hold on. So this was the one who they were talking about got the money when he was younger?
Right.
And then he left to go to the NBA?
Right.
Okay.
And so the thing, his family moved here from Nashville, I believe, and it was $11,500 that was given to help them move, which is essentially illegal, or you can't do that in college basketball, in NCAA rules. And so whatever happened, it got to the point to where he was suspended. And I think with him being suspended from the team, he didn't really feel like he was a part of the team. He wasn't traveling with them. And so it got to the point to where people were in his head, or even he made his own decision just to say, okay, screw this, screw you and me on basketball. I'm ready to go to the league. I got millions of dollars coming. I don't want to waste time or the risk of getting injured or hurt playing college ball. Let me just go ahead and go to the pros. And so again, that left Memphis that left us in a rut, in a hole, because we had brought in all these other players and really built a team around him. And so anyway, he did an interview on ESPN. I think it aired last night. So I haven't seen it yet. I just saw some more clips about it this morning, but I know all Memphis fans or anybody interested in basketball is really interested in reading that or watching it, and just to kind of see, you know, what
did he say?
I don't know, I haven't seen it. That's what I'm saying, to see what he said, to see why he left, give his explanation why he left, why he felt like he needed to leave, maybe who he's putting at fault, who he's putting the blame on, because a lot of people saying it's Penny's fault because he kind of, they were saying this is all for one because they gave him the money, but you had to do that because that's just how the basketball, college sports work. But they were saying he shouldn't have given him the money, but then he shouldn't have played him because they suspended him. And Penny basically said, F the NCAA or whoever said it, and they played him anyway when he should have just been sitting out. And so it was like the NCAA was like, well, if you're gonna try to do that, then we're gonna make him sit out the full 10 games or whatever. When that happened, it stretched out the season. It put a barrier between him and the players. And so here we are now. He quit. He's doing the interview, talking about it. I'm interested to see. So I was I know a lot of Memphis fans are really interested in that, and
so I'm sure you'll watch it, and then we'll talk about
it. Yeah, we'll talk about that on the next time.
I did hear about that, and of course I'm not a sports person at all, but I did hear about that, and
yeah, because it's big news.
Yeah, but I mean, from my perspective, I just feel like they did him wrong anyway. Like I just feel like they went too far with that as far as the money and all that. They went all the way back when he was a child. And
not necessarily a child. It was a couple years ago when he was in East, and Penny was coaching in East.
Yeah, it was, but still, it was just they went kind of far. I mean, I don't know all the details, but I just felt like they were kind of coming down on him. But I thought it had something to do with Penny. But
well, see, and so the other side of that is, and a lot of people, the barbershop talk and everybody else is like the people that kind of on the inside here in the city. It's like, we feel like they might be doing that. They might be doing that just to kind of pick on Penny or pick on Memphis, or because he came in and said we're gonna win the title, and he got his nice suits on, and they want all the smoke, and he's a big brand, and what he's really doing is his program became so popular, and he's such a star anyway, a lot of these other, not to be honest, a lot of these older white men, white coaches, they didn't like that. They didn't like the way he was coming in, doing his thing and talking and stuff. And so I'm sure they, they laughing and giggling and they making jokes about it,
So he's not backing it up.
Well, he can't back it up because the number one player in the country that we built our whole team around quit the team.
So one of my clients who is in the sports, we were talking about it. She said that they were winning before, like even when he was out, they were winning. And then we have like a whole team of freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she feels like it's a mentality thing that now that he's gone, that it's like they feel defeated.
Of course.
But even when he was on the team, but he wasn't playing, they were still winning. So it's a mental thing.
Right. Because that's anybody that plays basketball or sports anywhere. When you know you got the best player on your team,
it's gonna give you some confidence.
It gives you confidence. You can do more. There's more room, for you to try things and maybe make a mistake because I got the best player. He gonna back me up. So.
But I just always feel like you should never put all your eggs in one basket. Like you depend on one person.
You shouldn't, but that was a big basket. That was a big basket to put all our eggs in, and that would if he had played, like we could have really probably won the tournament. Mm-hmm. And that's like then it's from there. It's like it's just the sky's the limit.
Yeah, but it's like we could have. We don't know. He could have gotten hurt. Or
he could have, but the most likely we would have won because we got such a talented team.
But I'm just saying, like as a just outside looking in, who would be Plan B though? Like in sports, you got to have a Plan B.
So Plan B was DJ Jeffries, who got hurt, and Precious Achua, who's not. He's playing, but he's not playing as good as he could have. So these are three projected damn near top 10 NBA picks next year. So we would have had 3 NBA players on our team along with our other pieces. We would have been kicking everybody's ass in the tournament. That's what would have happened. But
well, it sucks that he left. I do feel like they pushed him out. I feel like that personally, but as far as Penny, I was proud that Penny got the job, but I just don't like how they do college players though. They bring in so much money.
Oh yeah, of course. They don't make anything.
And they don't make anything.
Right.
So I don't fault him going out there. I'm about to go make some money.
Of course.
Because they were just gonna make a bunch of money off him, and
Exactly. Exactly.
But
no, you can't fault him for that.
Yeah, but I don't know. I always root for our team, and I always wish them the best. But
yeah,
things happen.
Yeah, and the guys that are still here and playing, man, we support them, and hopefully, we've been losing though. We might not even make the tournament, but hopefully.
I hate that for Penny though.
Yeah, because they're gonna tear him up. But hopefully they get together. Hopefully we make the tournament, make a good run, and keep this thing rolling. Get some more plays in. And best of luck to James Wiseman, man, in the NBA. And
get your coin.
Hopefully
get your coin.
And come from Grizzly or something. Who knows?
Oh, that'd be good.
It would. All right, moving along. What else is happening in the world of Memphis and happenings?
The festival's about to start.
What festival?
Festivals, period.
Oh, festivals. Okay.
Yeah, they're about to start.
Which ones you want to go to?
I would like to go to all the festivals, but I don't know. Last year I did go. Did I go to Beale Street last for the first time? Because Erica Badu was there.
You probably did.
I was when
you
wherever Erica goes, I go. So I know I did that, but I would love to go to One Fest again, babe. But you always kill that dream for me.
Okay.
But we'll see. We may end up at One Fest this year.
We might.
I'm debating. I really do want to go to Essence, but right now the lineup is looking a little sketchy to me. But I want to just see some good music this year.
Okay.
And but I got a few days, and I'm gonna see Chill in a
minute.
Moonchild. I'm gonna see Moonchild.
Okay. So anyway, the Beale Street Music Festival is of course coming up, and they have released the lineup. It's not a bad lineup. It's not as star-studded or big as it was last year, or really even the last few years. But I don't know. I might make my way down there. So we got just a couple of them that kind of stand out. You got Lil Wayne, you got 21 Savage, you got 3 6 Mafia. They're doing their tour. I think I'm definitely.
They're always at the Beale Street Festival.
No.
They weren't there.
No.
What did they last year?
No, not 3-6 Mafia. You might have had Juicy J, I think, or somebody, but this is like a reunion tour. Like they just not really getting back together.
Okay.
She ain't from
Sorry.
She ain't from Memphis.
I am from Memphis, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all. When I was back in the day, just like I'm not a fan of trap music, I was not a fan of gangster rap. I've always been a fan of neo soul and conscious rap.
She ain't Memphis. Anyway,
I am Memphis.
the baby, Leon Bridges, he's pretty cool. He kind of sing. He got that old earthy vibe singing. We saw him at the Grizzlies game one time, I think.
Nelly.
Yeah.
What is Nelly?
Another
one who I'm trying to understand. Why are we touring?
What's Nelly going to? But it's not really touring. He just getting some money.
I guess he just getting the coin. I don't know.
Sarkodie, I don't know who that is.
Moneybagg Yo?
Yeah, but Bag, Stone Boy, okay.
Waka
Flocka.
He making music?
Yep. That's crazy. Yellow P. What's up, Yellow P? He just texted me, and of course my man.
Is he gonna go?
They in there. They on down. We ain't there yet.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
KMO. You got Project Pata.
Wait a minute. Did you say it like that? Project Pata?
Yeah.
Who is this?
That's Duke Deuce. See, you don't know Memphis.
Man, look.
You don't know Memphis. So Duke Deuce. That's the video we were watching today. They dancing.
The lady was talking about it. Okay.
Right. Shout out Duke Deuce. He doing big things. Bobby Rush, the legend himself, still pushing.
Al Capone.
Al Capone. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. You know what was Al Capone first major song on the radio?
Remind me.
The Lyrical Tribe by it. You don't know.
Who?
Exactly.
Okay.
The real Memphis fan, y'all remember that Al Capone Lyrical Drive.
How it go? Oh, Lyrical Drive By. Yeah, I remember that.
How it go?
A Lyrical Drive By.
Okay. Going on.
Dang.
You got a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Lil White. All right. Lil Migo.
Who was Lil Migo?
Somebody I think got to sign him or somebody. But he's
Now go on down now, because I did not know the Memphis. What is it? Mississippi sound.
Yeah, kind of like Memphis and
wow.
Mississippi. Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that they were going to be at the music fest, but
Yeah.
I will be there because I'm actually about to go have brunch with Tiffany.
Oh, okay.
As soon as we get there with this podcast.
Yeah. So shout out to Mississippi Sound, my guy Damien.
Damien Pierce.
Yeah, Yellow P, and
Yes.
he's been doing music all around the city for years and everything. So I'm just
He is
really
a great harmonica. How do you say it? Like
harmonica.
No, like a pianist. And how do you say with the harmonica?
A harmonica player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But either way, he's an awesome harmonica player. If any of y'all would have been to what is it? What's the club they turned?
Memphis Sound. Was it?
Oh yeah, was it Memphis Sounds, the one that was downstairs?
I think
Yeah, y'all have seen Damien. Y'all have seen Yellow P.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, that's gonna be
good.
good. Yeah. So I'm working on some of their music as well. So that's crazy. Like I said, he just texted me about it while I was looking at that. So that's gonna be good.
You gotta tell him I said that is amazing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
just proud of my guy for that. Looking forward to that and all the other acts that are gonna be there. One act I just saw this. They said Dolph dropped out of the lineup, and I was disappointed to hear that because I would have liked to go see Young Dolph. I think
Why he dropped out?
I don't know, but I like Dolph. He's one of the he's making some major noise in music, but he doesn't get as much of the credit that he should, I think, because he's really of course it's all trap music, but out of the few we have, I like Dolph. So I was disappointed to see he's not going to be there.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
But the lineup is cool, and we'll definitely make our way down there and support Yellow P and the Mississippi Sound.
Cool.
Yep.
So, babe, I noticed you have this bracelet on.
Yeah.
And usually you wear the girls' hair.
Well, I still got them.
Yes,
I still keep
but
them.
But you added this to the wrist.
Right.
Let's show
Can you see
people.
that? Okay.
Now, what is this here? It's beautiful, but
He told me. He said.
is this tiger?
Damn, Corey. Now you told me what it was, brother. I know he said black glass.
Okay.
and he told me what these were, but I
think they're tiny. Are they tiny?
I was in the middle of setting up the session, and I couldn't really pay attention to what he was describing them as, but it was just a gift. He just like,
really?
I was just sitting there setting up the session, and he put the box on the table, and I was like, what's this? He was like, just a little something for you, brother. I said, oh man, that's what's up. So I definitely wanted to shout out the Stone Vault.
Yeah.
If you're looking for original, exclusive, artistic jewelry, bracelets, necklaces, watches, crystals, and he's just I did music with his brother, and I've known Courtney for a while, man. He's a good guy. We were talking last night. He's got a hell of a story to tell, and he's doing some great music, great artist. But yeah, he gave me this bracelet, and I've been wanting one of these, for a while.
Yeah.
I just never took the time to purchase one myself, but man, my brother hooked me up, and I appreciate it. I'm grateful. So check out the Stone Vault on Instagram or anything like that, and man, y'all shop with him. Do some business with him.
I actually just bought a bracelet for Chris from him.
Oh, okay.
He's making it as we speak.
Well, that's cool. That's cool.
And I told him which crystals I want on it, and so I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I told him I need to get, figure out what crystal is good for me or what crystal I would like to have. I'm like,
you need all of them, not just like I'm just playing. No, but I'm gonna show you a picture because I know you like black, and they're good black crystals that will be good.
Yeah, I think that'll be cool. Yeah. I can wear that junk. I can start wearing my.
No, I thought you meant break. What?
I'm gonna get a necklace. I'm gonna get that junk necklace.
Oh.
And let it sit right here in my chest, right.
But where?
Right there. Let that junk hang like.
I don't know.
You don't know about that?
I don't know about that. Okay. So anyway. So we
wait, we did.
We got a winner.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew it was gonna talk about.
We got a winner.
Did you send the winner?
I did. I'm gonna send it to you today. Let's see who this is.
So if y'all recall, last episode, Walter said that he was gonna gift a lucky subscriber, a new subscriber, with a gift.
And we got that subscriber, and I said screenshot your subscription and all of that. And about 2 o'clock in the morning, I was sitting in the studio, and it came through. And you want to give a name, or we just send us? We'll just send us stuff. We'll keep it anonymous.
Yeah, we'll
keep it anonymous. Yeah,
but know that we got it.
Yeah, we got it, and it came. Let me tell you what time, so you know you got it coming.
Because she was the first.
Right. We had a couple more, but we're gonna be honest now. We had a couple, but she was the first one, and so that came through on February 18th at 2:12 a.m. And she did what she was supposed to do. So I got your cash out right here, and I'm gonna send you something in just a minute. It ain't a whole lot. It might, a little bit, buy you some groceries, buy some gas,
anything.
Right. But really, we appreciate you subscribing. We appreciate you supporting, and everybody else,
we appreciate the feedback.
Yeah, because I probably everywhere I go, somebody is saying something about the podcast, or I see y'all, I like what you're doing, or y'all so fun, blah blah blah. This. And it's like, so it really makes us, it encourages us to keep going.
It does.
It makes us feel good about what we're doing, because again, when we started this, it's really not even about us. It's about what we can share with y'all and provide, and just kind of be
an inspiration.
Yeah, inspiration. And again, I say all the time, we ain't got it all together. We're learning, and we going through the same things. But I think if we go through all these things together as a family, as a tribe, it's better for everybody.
Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I had conversations with at least 3 people the last couple of days about how they're about to go through a divorce. And it's like, no, don't divorce. But then some cases like, well, yeah, you gotta go ahead and do it. Because we definitely don't want you being in an unhappy marriage, but we do want you, if it's something that you can work through,
right? Like
communication. If it's a communication issue, you can work through that. Ain't that right, Walter?
Yeah. So we had a question. So that was I didn't play with you. That was that was our winner, and then we have the question for today
So
my email.
So you want me to read it?
Sure.
Okay. And again, we don't really give names, but we're gonna read it out. It said, "How often should your spouse go out? My husband seems to want to go out with his friends almost every weekend and feels like it shouldn't be a problem with me. What do you all think?"
Well, first of all,
I picked this question because I want to get the male perspective, and then I'm gonna give the female. Okay, well let's see.
I'm growing that man, dog.
Oh my God.
I can go when and where I get ready. Nah, the real answer.
I'm gonna say, is that your answer? Because I'm like, what?
You know, that's what we be saying in our head. You know what I'm saying? But to this person and whoever who needs to hear this, my husband seems to want to go out with his friends almost every weekend and feels like it shouldn't be a problem. That's a problem if you're going out with your friends every weekend. Now, one weekend here, one weekend there.
Now, when you say here or there, what is this, like once a month, every couple of months?
It just depends. It might be once a month. It might be 2 times this month and none next month. It might be every weekend for a month. But it can't be every weekend all the time.
Because why?
Because you have to spend time. But for real though, you got to spend time with your mate. And if you out all the time, the thing about it, and this is what I learned. I speak from experience. What I learned at a younger age is once you get married or you get into a relationship, you can't participate in the same things that you used to. Because even though you might say, you know, I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, I don't wanna be around this. When you out and you out with other guys, and especially
when you're out in it,
right? And especially if those guys are not in a relationship or married or anything like that, they're gonna be trying to do things.
They ain't trying to get married.
They're gonna be trying to do things that a single guy does.
Well, I take that back. They could be married. Go ahead.
And as a married person or somebody in a relationship, you can't do those things, and you shouldn't put yourself in those situations because, you know, of course, temptation comes up, certain, you know, things like that. You just get in a situation you don't want to be in. So to avoid all of that, just avoid going out to these with certain people or to certain situations, and do it sporadically, and then go out, take your wife out, or take your mate out, and spend time together. Because I honestly, I have more fun with her than I do, you know, sometimes when I go out with other people, because it's like,
so sweet.
I'm being for real, just because we've been together all the time, you know, we can communicate without saying things sometimes, you know, so we know what's what, and I know what to expect, you know what to expect. I might go out with somebody else, I might not know what to expect from this person, or how they gonna do it, or they might be trying to stay out all damn night. I just want to go get a drink and go home, you know, so long story short, you can't.
And you ain't out looking for nothing.
Right, but then the thing is, the point I was making, even if you're not looking for something, sometimes those things can find you. So sometimes it's best to just keep your ass at home or stay away from the things that are out there in the street.
My turn. So I feel like if your husband is going out every weekend, and this can be for a female as well, if your wife is going out every weekend with her friends, they looking for something. I'm sorry. Whether it's attention, whether it's somebody's, where it's another person to deal with, if it's every weekend and they're not spending it with you, they looking. It could be just, and it, you know, again, it could just be they just want a little bit of excitement that weekend. They want to flirt. They want to feel single. Whatever the case may be, I feel like they're looking. That's what they're going out to do. If it's every weekend, because honestly, like Wanda said, they need to be taking you out, or if it's if it's your wife needs to be wanting to go out with you, or your husband wants to go out with you.
You can take me out.
I'm just saying. I guess but I'm just saying, it's like, I've seen and I've heard situations, of course I'm a hairstylist, so I talk to a bunch of women, and I've heard of situations where, these husbands are going out and they're going out with their friends or their frat brothers. We ain't gonna get into the frat situation, but it's just like, what they're doing. You can even see them doing it when you're out. You see the group. And then I've even talked to women who are single now that's looking, and the first thing they say is, he wants to talk to me, but he married. Because there's a lot of married people out there that are looking just to have a good time, and that's kind of sad. But if you notice that your man or your wife is going out too often, you need to reel that in and be like, okay, let's go out together. Because I would feel some kind of way if Walt was going out all the time. And I'm sure he'll feel some kind of way about me going out all the time. Like, dang, what you going out again for?
Yeah. And I feel what you're saying. And so, but to play devil's advocate just a little bit on that, sometimes a man or somebody in a relationship might get into I don't want to say a situation, or just a space where, like I said, they want to do something different, and they want to go out and hang out and do this, but it's got to be you just got to have some type of balance with it. You can't just be out all the time and doing whatever you want, and you got a spouse or somebody at home. So it might be a situation like, I'm like, okay, I had a long week, this and this. I just want to go out
and have a drink.
Right, without you. I might just want to go and just do my thing. But again, if it becomes a every weekend thing, it becomes a pattern thing, then it's like, okay, what are you looking for, or what are you trying to get away from?
And then you also have to think about how you representing your spouse when you're out.
Oh yeah.
Are you out looking like you out here living your best life, trying to see what you can do?
That's real.
Because some people look like that.
Yeah. No, that's right.
So that's what I'm saying. When you feel like that's going on, you need to say, okay, baby, you're not representing the marriage. You're not representing us well. So I need you to make some changes. Am I a jealous wife? I'm like, Walter can't go nowhere? No. Walter be in the freaking studio all the time, and I encourage him to go out. Like, please go out. But if he was like, oh, I'm gonna go out with, of course I would feel some kind of way, because it will be a change of pattern. But it's just not, it just doesn't look good if it's something that's,
Yeah. If every time I'm out and I see you and you're not with your wife, or every time I see
yeah, exactly,
you're not with your husband,
it's like it kind of looks a little suspect. And that's when the cracks start happening in the marriage. I'm just saying. Oh, because they cracking up, y'all. We got to get it together. We got to get back here.
Well, and I feel you on that. And to that point, some people just not compatible.
That's true. And I do feel like too, it's the age we're in too. The age that we are, we're like in our 40s. And I don't know if you feel like, well, we're 40, but I don't know if you feel like this too, but I just feel like people in our age group right now are just like, either they like, you know what, I'm done. I'm about to live the rest of my life.
Yeah. It's because at this point, it's like you either dig your heels in with what you got going and where you are, or you like, forget that. I'm in my second chapter, the second half. Let me do it. I learned from this. I know what I want to do. I know what I don't want to do. This is what I'm doing. If you don't like it,
I'm gonna be happy.
Right.
And that's all fine. But I just feel like because of the age we are, it's like we open eyes when they be like, oh my gosh, half of my life is gone.
What is they call it? Midlife
crisis. Yeah, it's a lot of midlife crisis. Yeah. And I just encourage people that if it's fixable, try to fix it, because sometimes you may say, yeah, I'm going to start the rest of my life, but you do have to realize too that, you're older. We ain't 20 no more. We can't just get out there and be like, okay, let's get on the next thing smoking, because you got a lot of competition out there these days. And it's like, I feel like, and this is just me again, because this is our podcast, this is just my opinion, I feel like I'd rather deal with his mess as opposed to trying to figure out a new person's mess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't feel like going through all that. I ain't gonna learn nobody new. I mean, but of course, Walter ain't doing nothing awful to me. But I'm just saying, if it's a situation where we're just not on the same page, I'm not gonna say, you know what, I'm done with him. Let me go find another man.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like I gotta sit there and try to fix him. I'm not fixing, but keep him. Make him how I want him to be.
That sounds like.
Does that make? That sounds kind of.
That sounds like fixing.
Yeah, that sounds like fixing.
Okay.
But you know, we mold them. We mold each other.
Like, yeah.
So we have to mold this person all over again to your liking. And it's like, who want to do all that? I'm tired now.
Yeah.
We got kids.
Yeah, but then again, if it's toxic and it's not good, hey, get on out of there.
And if it's affecting the children, then I get that part.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is that, the highlight of, and we'll end with this, but the highlight of some people's separation, what they look forward to the most is the splitting of the kids. They can have you had the kids one weekend, and then I had the kids one weekend, and they looking forward to that weekend. Like, yes, I get some sleep. I ain't gonna lie, that would be the only reason why I would be looking forward to it. Like, man, I get a free weekend. How many weekends I get free?
That thought never crossed my mind.
I'm just saying that is one thing that I'm telling you. I talk to my clients. That's one thing they look forward to. Oh, he gonna have the kids, which is again part of the strain on some marriages. It's children, which that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, y'all, just still try to keep together. I know I made it sound real appealing to separate.
You did.
I'm sorry.
You did.
But no, keep it together because the kids want y'all together. They do.
The kids want you together.
I mean, I'm just saying. The kids would prefer the parents be together. Let's get the 2-parent household back popular.
Okay. All we can do is worry about our house.
Oh gosh, you're right.
That's all we can do.
You're right. But anyway, so I hope that helps. I hope that answered your question. I would say talk to them.
Yeah, thank you for sending in that question. And just another answer to that. Yeah, just invite them, go out. Y'all just go out. You initiate some things and just say we going out this weekend, or we doing this, or just express how it makes you feel if he's going out every weekend, and vice versa. Just express to them how it makes you feel and see if y'all can rectify it and get it straight.
Yeah, and then I love going out with you. And plus we be so freaking busy. When we do have time to go out, wouldn't you want to spend with each other?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
I'm just saying. But anyway.
All
right, so where can they email their questions for the next episode?
You can email your questions to beautybeatsbalance@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram at beautybeatsbalance. You can follow us on Facebook at Beauty Beats and Balance. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to the podcast wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Music, all of that.
Yes.
And watch us on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
I might feel like doing another prize. So if you do
now you're taking a lot of money out the household now. You're taking a lot of money out the household.
It might be $5.
You're taking a lot of money. You need to cash up your cousins. Or you cash up with everybody else.
She owe me some money. But yeah, so send it in. Thanks for the support.
Thank you. And until next time, see you guys. All right. As always, love on each other and love and light.